failed to hit their kill quotas. The scheme had aimed to stop the spread of tuberculosis in cattle. News that the cull was over was greeted with joy by the anti-cull lobby. Toby Sadler reports.
Celebrating the death of the cull, hundreds of protesters from across the country marched through Bristol. Their protest timed to mark the very moment the shooting of the badgers stopped. They began with a minute's silence to remember all the animals killed. But they weren't quiet for long.
They want to blame badgers for TB, but let's be clear about this. Badgers got TB from cattle.
This is a passionate and growing campaign with celebrity backing. Animal rights campaigner Bill Oddie on hand to raise passions further.
So many people have been telling them for years, including scientific evidence and so on and so forth, the absolute, overwhelming decision or opinion was that culling wouldn't work. So it is an argument against culling. It doesn't work.
The cull in Gloucestershire aimed to shoot 70% of the badgers in the area in 6 weeks, but only 30% could be killed. That's 708 badgers. Even with an 8-week extension and the target lowered to 58%, they failed. We'll find out by just how much on Monday.
We need to work as a team.
Protesters have been out every night of the cull, hoping to save any badgers injured in the shooting, and they're vowing to fight on.
We're going in again tonight to monitor the sets just to make sure the farmers don't go in and gas the badgers and cement up the sets, and we're just going to keep on and keep on.
Killing our wildlife is not the answer to solving bovine TB, it's badger vaccination all the way.
The hundreds of people marching through Bristol today see the failure of the badger cull as a victory for their argument, if not yet a victory for their overall campaign. But despite that, the government remains adamant there is still value in culling badgers.
The reality is that the licences that were issued by Natural England are valid for next year as well. And I think it's important that having started this, that we sustain the cull for that 4-year period. There'll be less to do in future years, because once you've got the population to that 70% reduction you're looking for, you're simply talking about sustaining it there. So the job is easier in subsequent years, but it is something we have to return to.
So no stay of execution. The protesters are incredulous, arguing there's no science to back the cull. They continue to push for vaccination like this as the best solution. For now, they march on, to Leeds next week and then on to other cities until they are heard. Toby Sadler, Sky News, Bristol.